3, 2, 1. Hello, Everyman Gaming fans. I'm Alexander Augunas, the Everyman Gamer, and today I'm joined by my younger brother, Adam,
Hello.
who's lent me an implement to unbox what I suspect is the Dynastic Races Compendium. Today is February 14th, 2017, and that would be really appropriate if I got the first copy of the book on Valentine's Day. As you can see, I haven't even opened it yet. I have no idea what's in here. And even if it's like something terrible like shoes, I'm going to put this up on the Kickstarter page just because it'd be really funny if I'm wrong. But it looks like the right dimensions. So I guess with my brother's blade, I'm going to open this.
With his stabby instrument of death.
Yes. So let's go ahead and open this. I actually don't know how to use a sword-like letter opener. I'm literally just thrusting it like this. I sure hope this doesn't ruin the book. I'm gonna be sad if it does.
Well, at least there's padding.
I mean, I hope there's padding. That's a good point. Is there padding? Remember, fans at home, when you eventually get your book, you may not want to take sharp implements like stabby letter-opening swords to open this, because this is really not very effective. Like, if this was Pokemon, this would be the equivalent of, like, punching a bug. Alright.
I just thought it'd be really funny.
Okay, it's open. Alright, let's see. Oh, yes. I was totally right. This is it. So let's see if this looks as good as I'm hoping it will. This is the front cover. Everything's on it, nice and neat. Fun factoid, this is probably going to be the last Everyman Gaming product I ever do that's going to have author names on the front, just because unless one person does all the work, like this book, it doesn't seem right to me to just put my name on it, but hey, it is what it is. Alright, the cover looks good. Inside is all white, it's fine. Oh, and then there's the pretty opener page. It looks perfectly cut from here, so no problems here. Look at that opener page.
Nice.
Yeah, there's even like, look, there's like enough room at the bottom so like it can stand. That's impressive. I'm good. Apparently I'm good at making this book thing. This is what the first two pages with the table of contents look like. There looks to be like no issues at all. The snap thing I started doing that I told you about in the book, it totally lined up the art perfect. At least this front page is absolutely flawless. I know I'm totally patting myself on the back here when I say flawless, but thanks for the literal pat on the back. All right, yeah. So, ooh, this looks. Oh man, this is really, really good. Holy crap!
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this, all you people at home. Oh man, what do you think?
Came out looking really nice.
Yeah, like, I mean, a lot of the other products I do are really, they almost look a little faded to me, but I always figured that I was just really, really, like, sensitive and annoying about stuff like this, but this is, like, this is much crisper, the formatting I did. This is thicker paper than we usually do because of how big the book has to be, and, like, the quality of the art on this, like, Jacob's bright colors aren't dulled at all. Like, it is really sharp and clear. And wow, this is, man, this is, look at that. Look at this one. This is the deities page for the Kitsune religion. Oh man, like, no, that looks perfect. Like, literally, I brought you all on just so I could sit here and look for flaws in this book that literally took like a year of my time to make. And so far, it looks like everything is great. Here's like a Nagaji spread.
Worth the wait.
Oof, yeah. Well, I mean, you know, my original goal was to have this done in December. And then Jacob had a life event pop up. And so I couldn't reasonably have this book done before January. So it got pushed back a month. And now it's February and the hardcover is coming out. So pretty much, oh, look at that. That came out great on this. Look at this.
So, what is it?
It's the Nagaji sample god that it's in here. Her name is Shesa the Nagaraja. She's queen of all Naga.
Ah.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, that one came out looking really good. Look how, yeah, this is the Samsaran opener spread. Like, this is as clear as it looks on my actual computer. This is really, really awesome. Oh man. Look at the fire effect, how well it printed. This is a guru page from the Samsarian spread. Looking all nice and sharp and crisp and showing off of Jacob's special effects.
Got a good blur going there.
Yeah, it's a great blur, you're right.
Ah, the Russia.
Yeah, this character is from one of Adam and my home games. Several Everyman iconics come from home games Adam and I do. Kirshen, aka that weird fox that's on everything, is my first Kitsune character, and the elf with the black blade that he's always with is Adam's elf from that game. So yeah, we have a lot of references on how they should look, and sometimes we have characters in it from our products, and we're like, oh yeah, that looks really good. This is a picture of the Wei-Yang. Like, I was worried that this was going to come out really blurred because of how dark it is, but this printing style has totally made it so, like, it's dark, but things are distinguishable.
Quite.
Yeah, I mean, like, I was worried. This is my first hardcover. I was like, I don't want this first hardcover to look bad. Please don't look bad. Oh, this picture was on the Skin Suit Rituals book recently. This looks pretty great. I'm pleased. It's in the Wei-Yang book now for the religion.
It's that good. That's one for the books.
Yeah, that's good. This is the section opener for the character options page. That also came out looking fantastic. This is one of our Patreon. I'm going to show off all the Patreon pieces. I'll go back and do the ones I'm sorry, but this is one of our Patreon Hero Pledge backers right there. It looks fantastic in this color book. I got to go back a few pages to get to the Samsarian one. That would be Chris's Samsarian. Let's see, one more. There we go. He'd be right here. He also is looking pretty fresh in this hardcover book. I don't know how well my camera is going to capture how clean all of these pages look, but man, like, I wish you guys could see this like you were standing in this room where he is, because man, oh man, these images are just so crisp and clear, and it's like Jacob took the book and drew them in the book. It's pretty incredible. I'm very, very pleased.
It is. It does have some very nice look.
Yeah, it looks really good. Like, this is another Patreon piece right here. Because no book on the Dynastic Races is complete without a couple of dudes getting beat up on top of a roof, right?
Of course not.
Big pals. Here's the, I think this is the last one. I could be wrong. Oh no, there's one more after this. There's Takashi. Alright. Brawler. He came out good. Look at that green. I'll show you guys too. I can't comment on things and then not show them. That would just be mean.
Yeah.
I'm not that rude. I'm in pain.
That
was a fun session. I got blown out of a castle and took like 100 d6 lethal damage, or non-lethal damage.
Yeah, broke pretty much every bone in his body.
Oh, that was fun. Good times, good times. This is our last Patreon peach from this one. And then there's traits. So if you have the final copy of the PDF, which you probably do if you're watching this, then you know that there's this awesome appendix that totally was not advertised in the Kickstarter. This was kind of like a last-minute addition idea sort of thing. And the appendix is awesome because it has height and weight modifiers and starting ages and aging effect rules for all of the races in this book, all 4 of them. But they're also split out between every age category. So you have rules for, like, saying, hey, if you're an infant Wei-Yang, this is your base, and then you multiply it by this, and that's how big you probably are. And it's like, whoa, the level of detail is silly. But I'm very silly, so it's okay.
Show Kid Kirshen.
I do like this picture. It's a cute one. This was kind of, again, a last-minute addition because I realized I ran out of room for things to say for the race stuff. So it worked out. The Kickstarters, all of you awesome guys are listed here in the back of the book, right after the appendix. I didn't use first names. I just put your first initial and then your last name, so that way, I didn't really ask to see if it was okay. So I wanted to make sure that if you wanted to be confidential, that you were listed, and you could figure out where you are, but it wouldn't be like super obvious, in case someone was stalking you or whatever. If you gave me a username or like I didn't have a name, like your account was just a username, then I put your username in instead. So like the lunchbox is an example of someone whose username is just in here. Thaumaturge, Kiba Suna, people like that. I just put your username in because it was easier. It also specifically lists the people who had the art pieces that I just showed off in the book and what pages you can find those art pieces on, because I figured, hey, if I backed and got my character into the book, I'd want to be able to prove to all of my friends that it was my character. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And then, just in case, you wanted an index, there's this awesome index that tells you where all of the rules, elements, and parts of the chapters are, so you could reference things pretty quickly. And then, of course, in true Everyman Gaming fashion, there's like a 5-page OGL, because I reference everything. Oh, and then there's this cool little advertisement for our miniature line. Ooh, that actually came out really nice. I'm really surprised about that. It's really crisp. And yeah, so that's the Dynastic Races Compendium hardcover. It looks... Wow, it looks really good. I'm like, I don't want to sound like I'm shocked that it looks so good, but like I kind of am.
It's a pleasant sort of shock, still.
It's not that my products look bad normally, but like the difference in paper quality, I sprung for the more expensive paper with this print, and I'm really like, whoa.
It's a shocking difference.
Yeah, it's not like a minor difference where it's like, oh, I can see 3 more pixels. It's like, whoa, I can see everything. It looks like Jacob painted this into this book. I'm excited. The last time I heard, LJ is in New York City, so when she gets back, we will start figuring out how we're going to actually distribute the vouchers for you guys. I think the cost, like, the current cost for buying the book is something like $45 for the print, but anybody who was in the Kickstarter already paid most of it. The vouchers are for print-on-demand copies. And so it's whatever, I think it ends up being something like somewhere between $12 and $20. I want to say it's $15, but again, I'm recording live in front of you and didn't look this up because I'm a scrub. And so I think it's somewhere around there. Honestly, I was so excited to order this that I don't even remember. I didn't write it down. And but
Don't
no,
worry about it.
Then whatever it costs to ship to you from Lightning Source will also be a fee. But I think this book is awesome. I'm totally biased, but it looks really, really good. So until next time, this is Alex Augunas. I'm signing off. Thanks for joining me, Adam, for my unboxing with your wonderful comments.
You're welcome.
And take care. Have a happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
I'm going to be